Hello, my melted s'mores.
Hello.
Welcome back to Layton's Mystery Journey. We're starting off the daily puzzle.
Daily puzzle.
Pace out the old, pace out the route to the loot. Swabs. Don't go getting any other captain's ways.
Yeah, me coming.
Yeah, my first mate.
Yes,
Peg leg policy. I love that name.
it's like the bro code, but
Peg-
it's the peg leg policy.
No. No. Position the pirate so there's only one in each boxed off area. You must move every pirate whose peg leg will carry him, and you can only move each pirate once. Pirates can move horizontally or vertically, but only by the number of spaces indicated next to their icons. When you select a pirate, the places he can move are highlighted. So simply select where you want him to go. Selecting him again after he's moved will send him back. Pirates without a number cannot be moved. The number displaying a question mark can move any number of spaces or not move at all. Pirates leave footprints wherever they tread, and no other pirate may cross that path. Okay. Arr! No other pirate may cross that path. Path. Arr! I can't do it. Okay. To get the loot. Oh, well, this one can't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, you need one to go into the bottom, and the only one that can go into the bottom is the pirate at the bottom there. So you can move that two to the... No, that one can't. So you'd have to move that one two to the left.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one would have to come down or across.
This one?
So on the right side.
This one?
Yeah. Oh, I can't go down?
Apparently
Oh,
not.
it has to go 2 spaces.
Yeah.
I can still... Wait, no. Oh, no, yeah, that's fine.
Like that.
Yeah.
This one here. No. I have to cover the whole line, don't I? This is just the,
It's a king one, but with extra steps.
Wait.
No, that one has to go to the left, doesn't it? The bottom one.
This one.
Yeah, because no other one can go to the left.
Wait. Let me read the instructions again.
There seems to be one in every box.
Yeah. I thought, okay.
The one we had before was fine, wasn't it?
Oh, it's because I put the 3 in here, so then that's already 2 people here. So this one needs to go here because I can't go anywhere else. Then this one wouldn't be here.
Mm-hmm.
You in here because I can't go anywhere else.
Yeah.
This one this way. This one would have to be in here. Oh no, that's not
To
what I
the
meant
right.
to do. This one here.
Yeah, that one goes
And
one
this
to the
one,
left.
yeah. Like that.
Yeah, looks good.
I think that's right. One here, one there, one there. One here, one there, one there. One here, one there, one everywhere.
We made the happy puzzle sound anyway.
Still no match on Miss Layton, of course.
I'm pretty sure it always does the ding when you have to submit it like that anyway. So you can't tell if you solved it until the end actually. Okay, very good. On with the spooky case.
Ooh.
Spooky. Ask Wooster. Where's Mr. Wooster? Oh, that's right. That's what I'm thinking of. Wooster makes me think of Brewster from Animal Crossing, the pigeon.
Oh, it makes me think of
the coffee pigeon.
It makes me think of Bootler.
Bootler.
Yeah, he's
Bootler.
Yeah, he's the Boo Butler from Paper Mario 64.
Ah, right. Yeah. I remember. You got a little mustache as well.
Yeah. Gosh, ghosts. It's rather scary, isn't it? Gosh, goats. It's scary believing that rubbish, Ernest.
It sounded like I said goats.
How
There's
dare you
ghosts in
believe
the
in
house.
goats?
Nah.
You mean you don't, Shell? Of course not. It's all just some big misunderstanding.
Ooh.
May I?
Oh.
Oh.
I love it.
It would appear as if I startled you, sir. My apologies. Yeah, and you should apologize to Ernest, too. The poor pup nearly jumped out of his skin.
It's gonna be like that.
What an exceptional canine you keep, man. One discerns an almost intelligent tone to his bark.
To her bark.
Her bark.
Oh. Thank you, Wooster. In fact, we were hoping to speak to you about what's been happening here in the house.
Indeed, ma'am.
I changed my outfit, by the way. Did you notice?
I did notice. I lack it. It is to be understood that you have accepted Ms. White's request, then. Very good. I shall endeavour to answer any question you care to ask.
I've got a little magnifying glass on my... It's so cute, isn't
I like
it?
the pattern. I don't know why I've always liked that pattern. I got a scarf for it.
Yeah, it's really so
pattern too.
cute. Liza tells us that you've been experiencing a lot of ghostly visitations recently. Is that right?
That is correct, ma'am. Phenomena of the supernatural are to be observed here with some regularity. Since the late Mr. White passed away, that is.
Oh.
It is my understanding that the rather unfortunate Monica of Six Wight House Horrors has been adopted by local residents.
That is unfortunate. The Six White House hauntings has a more mysterious ring to it, don't you think?
Great idea, Cat. Mock the terrifying butler. Tell me, Wooster, have you witnessed any of the strange happenings yourself? Indeed, sir. I have seen the ghosts of which Miss White speaks. A most spine-chilling experience. It was the first of 6 occurrences. An incident has come to be referred to of the ghosts in the garden.
Tell us more.
Very good, ma'am. One evening I was performing my usual duties, patrolling the grounds that surround the property. As I was walking through the garden, I heard a peculiar noise, something like a muffled voice. Compelled to investigate, I approached the source of the sound. To my surprise, I observed a great number of ghostly forms in one corner of the garden, jostling and writhing together.
I say.
Discombobulated, I nevertheless had the presence of mind to retire before the apparitions became aware of my presence. Regrettably, however, I stumbled upon a small shrub and was bound to exclaim, unsurprisingly, the ghosts heard my outcry. They turned to face me, and, with great malice in their eyes, made an utterance thusly. Ooh! Ah! Ah! That is the tale of the ghosts in the garden, ma'am.
You certainly tell it very vividly, Wooster.
And you say there are 6 such tales? Indeed, sir. That which I have related to you, and 5 others, of equally disturbing nature, I'm told. I trust you will uncover them all.
I'm sure that Wooster's probably the best at reading ghost stories.
Absolutely.
We most certainly will, don't you worry. Where's Emiliana, by the way? I love that he fades out.
Yeah, I know.
It's so good. That butler is too creepy for words. Could you hear what he was saying, Emiliana? You were standing a long way back. Yeah, of course I could. Now tell me, how exactly are you planning on getting details of the other 5 tales? By asking people. Let's see if there are any locals nearby who can give us some information.
Right in the dead of night.
It sounds like, yeah, true actually. It sounds like this wonderful haunted house is something of a local attraction. Although we can leave, I agree it would be a good idea to find some witnesses who don't actually live here if we can.
Alright then, let's head back onto the street and see who's around.
Okay, thanks, Mr. Wooster. You give a frightening tale.
Yes, indeed.
Emilia's just like, she walks out of the house
I
like,
feel like we're going to see that running person.
a good one.
Yeah.
This house still gives me the creeps. It's funny, I would never have said you were the type to believe in ghosts, Emiliana. A good performer must always interpret data with an open mind. Allowing your personal beliefs that ghosts cannot possibly exist to cloud your judgment is an elementary and fatal mistake.
Oh, I thought you were just scared.
What did you say?
Yeah, she would beat him up.
Yeah.
Thanks, sorry, nothing.
Emiliana's the top.
Absolutely.
So shall we find some people to question? Hello, sir. You just straight outside this house?
Yeah, just chilling outside the house.
What's up, sir? DC Booker.
Hello, miss. Let me see. Ah, yes, Miss Layton and Emiliana. Good evening.
What are you doing here, DC Booker?
According to my notes, the owner of this house, yes, here it is. Ms. White has asked Scotland Yard for help. She's been the target of some rather grisly supernatural going-ons, and wonders if she wonders if it could be the work of pranksters we're investigating.
Liza did tell us she enlisted the help of the police already, didn't she? So, Detective Constable, how's the investigation going? That's what DC stands for.
That's actually hilarious.
Detective Constable Booker. Is that it?
I don't know how
I don't know how it works.
The details are here somewhere. Inspector Hastings was on the case, but he was called away unexpectedly by ghosts.
Hastings! By ghosts! Really? I wonder what for.
He asked me to, let me see. Ah, yes, to take over the investigation. So I'm, taking over the investigation.
Have you learned anything useful at all?
My notes do say that, ah, yes, here. No, we haven't discovered anything that could explain these happenings.
I just imagine that, like, every conversation he has, he's
He's
literally
looking at his book.
He's like the script guy, so he's the scribe, so he's like literally writing out every conversation he's had, and he's like, ah, yes, here it is, like, to everyone. How annoying would that be? You said that already? Yeah.
However. Ooh, music
However.
stopped. Oh. Well, I did spot a rather suspicious-looking shadow in the window before.
And it is your job to look out for suspicious looking things, you know, Constable.
Ah, yes, miss. I'm sure I noted it down. My observations here somewhere. Here we are. I was investigating the grounds of the house by myself late one night. Something made me look up for some reason, and I saw a shady-looking shadow at one of the mansion's windows.
All shadows are shady, Constable, but surely it was just someone standing at the window, wasn't it?
Oh yes. It was much bigger than a person, though. And then it just disappeared. Poof. Like
Poof.
that.
Poof. Well, that certainly sounds like a supernatural phenomenon.
After asking some of the local residents, I discovered it's been seen before. People around here call it the wraith of the window.
At the window.
I'm afraid there's let me check. Yes, that's all I know.
It's like, love, can't you just memorize this all of on top of your head? Or is it just because he has too many conversations, he just has to write everything down?
Well, it's probably a good thing that he has it all written down so he
It's
doesn't
true,
forget
I just think it's kind of funny.
The wraith at the window. Presumably, that counts as another one of the 6 mysterious happenings.
Yes, I think so too, Ernest. Well then, that's one more of the list.
I find it interesting that it's not like doing any of the parts of the investigation.
Oh yeah, there's no like clues and stuff like that. We just haven't gotten it yet.
Yeah, we haven't got any. Maybe all 6 together is one clue.
Yeah, maybe. Let's ask around here if anybody knows anything about the Six Wight House horrors, shall we? It seems they're quite famous in the immediate neighborhood at least. Perhaps, but I doubt we'll find many people in the streets at this time of night. Emiliano is at least logical about it. Oh, he's gone. He's back on again. Ah,
The tree.
it's the tree again.
Hey, you said you wouldn't gossip before. Would you please gossip for us?
Dear me, there you are. I've been ever so worried about you, you know. I presume you know about all that strange. Wait, I presume you know all about the strange occurrences of the White residence. Oh yes, I do. I make it my business. I make it my business too.
Oh my
gosh. Of course, I didn't want to say anything before because I didn't want to scare you. But people said that our house is haunted. It's been cursed these past years. That makes it sound like it's a relatively recent thing. Well, all the rumors started after old Mr. White passed away. You see, I heard it from a friend first of all, and she heard it from one of her friends. Oh God, it's been passed around everywhere. A friend of a friend. Hardly the most convincing of sources, but continue. Well, she was invited by Miss White apparently. Very late at night it was. She was shown into the living room and was just waiting for Miss White when a puppet that was on display there started moving all on its own. No one was touching it or holding it or anything. It just moved. And then, just when she thought it was over, the accursed thing's eyes shot open. And it started to cackle. Cackle, would you believe it? Oh no. Oh, I don't even like thinking about it. I'm sure you don't. Well, my friend's friend was obviously quite beside herself. She didn't bother making her excuses. She just fled. Fled right out of the house, she did. Oh, I missed it. Ooh, I clicked it. I clicked it when I said ooh. It's one of those so-called Six Wight House horrors, you know? The possessed puppet, people call it. Possessed pup. Possessed pup. You've been very helpful, thank you. Terrifying, but helpful. Oh
You
well.
also think of Shirl being a possessed pup, perhaps.
Maybe. Oh well, I don't like to gossip. Sure you don't. But if it helps, do take care if you're visiting that place again, won't you? I shudder to think what you might find there.
Well, we took a job there.
Yeah.
So, the possessed puppet, that's another tale under our belts. Belt of Del Toro, it's just all of the White House horrors.
It said there's only 6 though. There seems to be something of an urban legend around here. Let's keep going and see if we can find out what the others are. There aren't very many people out of this alley to ask, are there? Oh, you only just think about that now?
Yeah. No, it's rather different from when we came to the area before during the day. There were lots of people around then, weren't there?
Oh yes, that's when we were visiting Madame de Blair's residence, wasn't it? Isn't that far from here, if I'm not mistaken?
That's right, miss. I wonder how Rex is getting along.
Rex? Who's Rex?
Oh, I'm sorry, Emiliana. Rex is Madame de Blair's pet iguana.
Iguana? What a strange pet to have. Actually, Liza said it was Madame de Blair who recommended me to her, didn't she? I think that calls for a visit. We must go and thank her at once. This is hardly the time to be making social calls, Catriel. Alright then, let's make a business call. We'll ask some questions while we're there. She may well know something about the Six Wight House horrors, mightn't she? I suppose that makes some sense. Good, it's a plan then. Let's pay her a visit at once. Right at night. Hello, are you awake? We're just here. It's disrupting the,
Definitely one of the maid has something to say, I'm sure of it.
Wait, also, look at this house.
This little
little poop.
right in the middle.
I think that looks really funny. And the shape of that land as well. What an odd,
What's this place called again? Millionaire's Lane or something like that?
Millionaire's Row, I think it is.
Row, yeah.
This is Madame de Blair's house. What an impressive villa.
Yeah, indeed. Shall we go in then?
Let's sneak through the little hole in the gate. Not yet. Let's ask some questions on the people on the street first. Good idea. Somebody might be able to tell us something useful about the White residence.
So, a note,
Good one?
right?
Oh, no. There we go.
Before anything. So, she's super duper rich, and she recommended us. So, that means some time has passed. And her beloved pet ran away through a hole in the fence. And yet, they didn't think it was a good thing to fix that hole in the fence.
Well, I think Rex only ran away because he was scared of all the stuff, right? But she's replaced everything with iguana stuff right now, so it's like.
I know. I just find it funny.
Surely he doesn't want to run away.
But I understand that you don't want to draw up another scene.
Yeah.
But I just find it funny that it wasn't fixed.
You just think it's funny that it wasn't fixed because she's super
super duper rich.
Uber rich.
Even the side gate appears to be locked and bolted securely.
So that's secure. Yeah.
There's still a hole at the bottom of the gate, and I still can't fit through it. Let's treat some pinstripes.
Aw. Curious, this gate is not in keeping with the grandeur of the rest of the residents. Oh
That's
my gosh!
Exactly
Emiliana,
what I was saying.
She gets us.
I don't know how she manages not to get lost inside there. Still, she could last a while without food.
Perhaps we should warn the power company. Every light in this house must be on.
Wait, did he just call her fat?
I don't know, maybe, I guess. I suppose so. Did she just call her fat? She's just got big bones. Is that the...
She can do whatever the hell she wants.
She's rich AF. She could probably ruin our business if she wanted to. These guards are very impressive, excellent for security, and works of art at the same time. It must be quite inconvenient to open these gates every time you have a visitor.
The squeak of the gates opening is presumably a crime prevention measure. An intruder is alert system.
A lot.
I wanted to say alarm, and I also want to say alert.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I don't think rich people care whether or not it's hard. I don't think rich people care convenience. They care for grandeur.
Oh,
hello, miss. Good evening. Is Madame de Blair at home? Of course, miss. Madame and Rex are both here. They'll be delighted to see you, I'm sure. Just before that, we're trying to find out about the Six Wight House horrors. Do you perhaps know anything about them? Oh yes, only too well. There's a story people called the Morbid Mirror, from the White's place, you know?
it's the one in the bedroom. Has to be.
Morbid Mirror? That's right, miss. They say, that in a cellar beneath... No, it's actually in the cellar.
No, in the cellar.
In a cellar beneath the property, there's an old mirror, and when you look at it, you see an ugly, twisted face. Just to be clear, we're not talking about someone who has an ugly, twisted face looking in the mirror, are we? Oh no, miss. It's not your own reflection, you see. It's someone else's. Obviously, it's just a story. I don't know if there's any truth in it. Anyway, I'm sure Madame wouldn't like me to keep you. Sorry, of course. We'd like to speak to Madame de Blair. We'd like to ask Madame de Blair some questions too. Thank you. Okay, not yet. I gotta talk to everyone else first. There's Stutch and Scarfin. He's probably got a puzzle for us.
100%.
Stutch and Scarfin?
The night is ripe for puzzle solving. Am I right?
If the puzzle is interesting enough, I'd happily solve it at any time.
Yeah, I'm sure you would. You obviously have puzzles under your skin already. Well, it's your lucky night.
Lucky night. What's Sturgeon's girlfriend doing up at
He's
this time
out
of night
there
too?
with puzzles.
She's
selling,
been shady.
He's selling puzzles underneath the table.
Hey kid, you want some puzzles?
Yeah. Ooh, it's like an RPG.
A group of monsters has appeared. Defeat all of the monsters and level up all 3 of the heroes to level 5. They each need a different number of experience points to level up. Blue on the left needs 5, yellow in the middle needs 10, and red on the middle needs 15. Press and hold A to select a hero and move him or her on top of any enemy to attack. It is possible to undo a move by selecting the attacked enemy. Let's let the battle commence. So what was it? Blue needs 5, 5, 10, and 15. Do I have to defeat all of them?
So to get to level 5, they need to get
yeah.
5 by 5, right?
Yeah.
No,
Wait,
level
so
1 to level. They need 4 by 5. Sorry, to go up to level 5. So
well,
they need 20 points of experience.
No, they all need different levels of experience. We need to get them up to level 5, right?
Yeah, but like I'm assuming it stays constant. Yeah, so they consistently need 15 every level.
Yes.
When they need 10 every level.
Yes.
So blue will need 20.
Yeah.
Yellow will need 40 and red will need
15.
60.
60?
Mhm.
And we have to defeat all of them as well, so... What did you say?
20, 40, 60.
20, 40, 60. Okay, so then... What's the easiest way for blue to get to 20? 17... 1 and 2 probably, just 17, 3, that's 20. And then... Should I just do it like that? Or should I figure out something differently? Maybe we should figure out how to get 60 first.
Yeah,
highest
start from the
one first.
highest.
Would it be easiest to get rid of the 25 or 30 first, do you think?
Get rid
Actually,
of...
no, I think getting... If I use the 30 on gold guy, because there's no way for me to get 10 nicely, plus 8 and 2. It'd be these 3, yeah. And then after that, 25 plus 15 is 40, yeah. And then I would need the 7 plus 3 is 10. That's 50. 60? Wait, what did you say?
I believe it's 60. You can double check that by, getting some experience.
Yeah, true. Wouldn't it be 40?
Because it's 15 times 4, which is
Wait,
other way around.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whoops. Just let me... $50. Yeah, 60.
That's too
Oh,
much.
yeah. Whoops, yeah. No, for some I was getting confused. I keep getting confused about which one's which. 20, 40, and 60.
Can you just get rid of all the ones we would use for the 20?
Okay, well...
Or should we go from highest to lowest? It's probably easier going from highest to lowest.
I was just gonna...
I do it like that. That's actually a great idea.
Like, just, 3 probably like that. What is it, 40? Probably... If I use 25... 25 and 15 is 40, but then the rest wouldn't make 60, would they? I can make 15 with the 8 and the 7. Wait, is that 15? Yeah. I'm like, math. Wait, is that right? 25 and 15?
That's right.
Why don't you say anything then?
Me,
You can be helpful.
quietly think.
Yeah, you can at least help me.
Okay, so you can make 45. Yeah, that's good. You've got it. This is it. Because then that'll be to a 7, 8, 9, 10.
There we go.
Nice work.
I've seen how to solve this now.
I love the bow.
And that's how it's done.
It's so cute.
You have to quietly think it, and I'm like, is that right? And you just literally just don't say anything. I'm like, okay, thanks for your help, Ashley. The monsters have all been defeated, and the heroes are all leveled up. And they're all at level
that's a
5,
funny
the
joke.
best level to be.
Because the game's made by level 5.
Nice, I didn't even think that.
It's product placement.
Product placement.
Though it probably would go over the head of many people that...
No, I wasn't even thinking about that.
Oh, that was as satisfying as it promised to be.
Of course, I always enjoyed a good puzzle.
Yes, you do. And I'll have more puzzles for you when the time is right.
When the time is right. Okay, doggo. Do you also have a puzzle for us?
Oh, I say, isn't that Shell's pal over there? That yappy dog we met on the hunt for Rex. You're right, Prince Stripes. Look like this is his territory too. He's got a lot of territory.
Well, in that case, he's bound to know Laz's house. Go and ask him, Shell. See if he's heard of the Six Wight House horrors. Yeah. Go on, boy. Go on.
Alright. Stop hounding me. I'll go and bark hello and slip that into the conversation when I can.
Slip that into the conversation.
Hi there, Hound. Didn't expect to see you around here.
I love that they have to move Shell upwards.
Yeah, I know.
To, yeah, it's so funny.
Oh, it's you, Hound. Still got the muzzle to the grindstone with that all sleuthing work, eh? Oh, it's not that bad. Anyway, I was wondering, do you know where the White House that's near here? You mean that really gloomy-looking place? I know it well. Ever seen anything weird there? Like maybe a ghost? Whoa, what have you got into investigating now? I feel for you, Hound. I feel for you. So, ghosts, eh? Well, ever heard that tale of the sealed cellar? No, that's a new one on me. What's the story? They say that the old house has a cellar, and sometimes ghosts show up there. Is that kind of lowdown you were looking for, Hound? Yeah, thanks. I owe a treat.
I owe you a treat.
So according to my sources on the street, apparently there's a tale about a cellar in the White residence called the Sealed Cellar, he called it.
Oops, I didn't mean to press that. I accidentally clicked my L button and it went to the next dialogue box.
It's all good.
Whoops. Wait, I was gonna say something and then I forgot what we were talking about. Oh yeah, he was like my sources on the block. It's just like we literally asked you to go talk to that dog specifically. Yeah. The Sealed Cellar, that sounds like another of the 6 tales. Good boy, Shell.
Golly, a cellar with ghosts. I don't like the sound of that. There must be something dangerous hidden down there. Cellar with ghosts, or cellar with people living in your house?
Excuse me, what are you trying to keep from me? I can hear you all muttering, you know. We just learnt about another of the 6 White House horrors, the Sealed Cellar, apparently. Where did you hear that? Who told you?
On the street?
On the street. I met him in the streets. I'm afraid I can't divulge that information, Emiliana. It's sort of a trade secret, you see. Va bene. Of course, you private detectives have sources we legitimate law keepers wouldn't consider using.
Yeah, like dogs.
Yeah. When you're as famous as a detective as I am, you can find some unique leads. Not dog leads. I mean, proper investigative leads. Dog leads? What are you talking about, Catriel? Never mind. Let's just try find out about the rest of the White House horrors, shall we? Back into the iguana house. All iguana. Wait, was that a thing? Wait. Did I see a blue? Or was that just Mr. Stutch and Scarfin? Okay, might have been. Does she have iguana stuff all over their house now? All over the house.
There it is.
Love it. Oh!
Look, miss. All the cat paraphernalia has been replaced with iguana trinkets and ornaments.
Ornaments.
Ornaments. I almost got it.
Madame wasn't exaggerating in her letter, was she?
Where did she even get this much iguana stuff?
She made her own business.
I suppose a lady of Madame Dublay's standing and wealth can lay her hands on whatever she likes. Exactly.
Yeah. Well, let's not allow this iguanutopia to distract us from our mission. To ask Madame about the White House horrors. Oh, Rex. Is there more coins back in here?
Oh my gosh, I love it.
I clicked on it, but I didn't even look at it. Like, I didn't... Oh, another one.
A puzzle.
Ah, a puzzle, look. Well then, I better solve it. Oh, Emiliana's turn this time. You're a puzzle fan too, are you, Emiliana? Not a fan exactly, no. It's all part of the job. It's a way of honing my profiling skills. Solving puzzles stimulates the brain, Catriel. Watch and learn.
She loves
showing up, Catriel.
Big Brain Academy.
Big Brain Academy. Oh. This girl has 2 sand timers. When she sees the sand in both of them finish falling to the bottom at the same time, it makes her sleep like a log. One of her timers takes 3 minutes and one of them takes 5. If the girl only turns the timers over when the sand in one of them has fallen to the bottom, what is the shortest possible time in minutes it would take for the sand in both to finish falling at the same time? If the girl only turns the timers over when the sand in one of them has fallen to the bottom, what is the shortest possible time in minutes it would take for the sand in both to finish falling at the same time?
Yeah, so you would turn them at the same time, and then at about 2 minutes left on the 5-minute one, you would turn the 3-minute one again.
Yeah. Okay, so
it would be essentially, you turn it at 2 extra minutes, which would make 7 minutes, and then at 2 minutes, so that's 1 minute. Oh, there's an easier way to do this.
There's an easy way to do this.
It's an easy. Wait.
Well, so
what's the question?
3 minutes would have passed.
Shortest possible times in minutes that it would take for the sand both to finish at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at 15 minutes, then they'll cross over, so it would be
15 minutes when they would cross over?
Isn't that right? Because at the 15-minute mark is when, because 5 by 3 is 15.
Yeah, I get
so they
that.
should be equal at 15 minutes.
Okay.
So would it be 15 plus 3? Is it? No,
Well,
I don't.
that would be 15 plus 3.
Oh, wait, is it just 15?
I'm confused. I don't know I don't know how your brain works. Here's me trying to visualize it actually, and you're just like math, and I'm like, I don't do math.
It's 15 minutes. I'm pretty
3
sure.
minutes would have passed. Then again.
At 15 minutes, the 3 will stop and the 5 will stop.
Okay, so it's just 15 minutes.
I'm pretty sure it's 15 minutes.
I'm just going with you on this.
I'll have the answer shortly.
I'll have the answer shortly.
Oh no!
What could possibly have gone wrong?
Oh my god, I love her voice. If you turn them over one at a time, you won't manage this in the short. Well, I get that. Try again.
Won't manage this in the short. If you turn them over one at a time. I need to reread the rules.
Does she only turn it when it's fallen to the bottom, right? When it's all done to the bottom?
Once one.
If the girl only turns the timers over when the sand in one of them has fallen to the bottom.
Ah.
So you
she can
just
turn
flip it back?
even if it's not complete. So it will take 6 minutes.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Because
at 3 you'd flip the 5 back again.
Yeah.
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 So 6 minutes?
6 minutes.
Yeah.
I'll have the answer shortly.
I have the answer shortly. Oh
Puzzles
god,
are
she just
very
sounds.
simple
Oh,
when
I look
you
at her
she's
voice
really
actor.
cool.
I want to sound like her. She sounds awesome. I'll have the answer shortly. Oh my gosh, I love it. The minimum amount of time it takes is 6 minutes. When the sand has all gone through the 3-minute timer, she turns them both over. Then 3 minutes later, the sand in both of them has reached the bottom.
Yeah.
Sweet dreams.
So it wasn't a rule that she would only turn over one at the time.
Yeah.
She could turn over both.
Oh no, I knew that, but I was not thinking about it that way. I wasn't thinking about going back. Like I knew that it wasn't. Yeah, whatever. I don't care.
My brain put in the imaginary rule that you could only turn
One
the
at a
one
time.
over after it had finished.
Nah, nah.
Yeah, nah.
Puzzles are really nothing to write home about. Not when the right person is tackling them, at least. Ah, look at you. You're grinning like a Cheshire cat. I am not. Solving puzzles is part of my job. Well, alright. It is quite fun, I suppose. Aww. True friendship, sort of. Iguana.
It must have cost her a leg and a leg to exchange all the cat things for iguana things.
A leg and a leg. Oh, I love this one. I wonder where she bought it. I've never heard of this brand of soft toys before, have you? Rexy's Wonders, the label says. Yeah. She created it herself. Oh my god, I love this one!
That's so cute.
That was really loud.
I expect Rex is enjoying all these new iguana toys around the house.
I want iguana toys. Madame de Blair is a formidable woman. She wasted no time at all in changing all the cats for iguanas, did she? Ah, a lizard. Oh, it's not real. Sorry. Emiliana is definitely my favorite. She's so cool. Over here. Oh,
Over the back. Drawer.
Oh. Draw. Look at this glamorous painting.
I really didn't think it was possible to look distinguished and iguana-y at the same time. I don't believe I've ever seen such a large picture of an iguana before.
Neither have I. The scaly skin, the impenetrable eyes. What a wonderful picture this is. Awesome. The chandelier?
Nice.
It's always going to be the chandelier, actually. Nothing on the rails again. Okay, I think it's time to talk to Madame Lebleur. Hello. Rexy Wexy. Good evening, Madame. I'm sorry to drop in on you unannounced like this. There you go. What? Oh, Catriel, darling. Oh, I'm delighted to see you. And so is Rexy Wexy, of course. Just look at him. Meh. Is that a delighted iguana, Emiliana? I'm a profile and analyst of human behavior, Catriel. Iguanas are not my thing. Oh, I do believe we met before, haven't we? Yes, it was at the Savoy, if I'm not mistaken. That's right, yes, and thank you again for your cooperation in that case. Not at all. Now tell me, what brings you here today? Another case? Actually, we're investigating the so-called Six Wight House horrors for Liza White. Oh yes, of course. It was I who gave Liza your details, you know. What?
Yes, we do know. Thank you.
And do you know anything about the strange happenings at the White residence, Madame? One hears tales, yes. I remember one particular, the Searching Soul it's called.
How lucky that all of these people remember different
The
tales.
souls. Souls now. Yes, the story tells the most petrifying spirit that wanders the corridors of the stately old house. Night after night it stalks its prey, striking terror into the hearts of any visitors unfortunate enough to encounter it. Well, the Searching Soul is certainly a blood-curdling tale, Madame. Poor Liza, she's always a rather quite young girl, but ever since her mother and father passed away, she seems rather in the doldrums. Doldrums? I do hope you'll help her. I'm quite sure if anyone can solve this mystery, it's you, darling. Thank you for your confidence in my abilities, Madame. Well, I think we know there all 6 of the White House horror stories, don't we? Yes, the ghost in the garden, the wraith at the window, the possessed puppet, the sealed cellar, the morbid mirror, and the searching soul. Are these like Harry Potter books? Harry Potter and the morbid mirror. Now let's return to the house and determine whether there's any truths in these suspiciously alliterative tales.
Suspiciously
I almost said.
alliterative.
Wait, why is that funny?
That's just a funny way to call it.
I almost said alternative rather than alliterative. I read it weirdly.
Good evening again, ladies. Is one to understand that you have now appraised the details of the 6 White House horrors?
Yes, we found out about all 6. Now we'd like to investigate them. We would need to access the house to do that, of course. Will that be alright?
Leave no stone unturned, ma'am. It is Miss White's sincerest hope that you are able to explain these happenings.
It's happening in the household. I've been there. Let's tackle these tales one by one and see if we can explain what's been going on. You seem suddenly more upbeat, Emiliana. I think it highly likely that these ghosts are nothing more than people's eyes playing tricks on them. I'm sure that once we investigate these supernatural phenomena will turn out to be simple illusions. On the other hand, we might prove that they're real. No.
Miss Layton, I think it's time you stopped teasing Miss Perfetti and started our investigations, don't you?
Yes, you're right. Let's begin with the first tale, shall we? That we heard, shall we? The ghost in the garden. Wooster
said that a number of the ghosts in the ground. He saw a number of ghosts in the grounds of the house, didn't he?
I wonder where in the garden they would have been. I actually just noticed that the clouds in the back are actually like moving really nicely.
With the mist.
Investigate the ghost. Oh, over here.
Perhaps.
Ooh. It's a balloon.
Little balloon.
Poof. Oh, it's a puzzle.
Puzzle.
Now. Puzzle. Did you see that eerie light floating up into the sky? Yes, perhaps it was one of the ghosts. I'm just like, hey.
I see you found evidence.
Ah! It's not Waster, Emiliana, it's Wooster. Oh, you appeared out of nowhere, so I thought.
Despicable of me to have startled you in that way, ma'am. I beg your pardon. It was exactly like this. The ghosts gathering by night.
Interesting. There's a little balloon that just floated out of posing poltergeists. Oh.
Look like they're doing a choir.
This makes me think of Bishi Bashi.
It does, actually.
A big group of ghosts has appeared. They will run away if they're hit by a flash of light that is the same color as them. The flash can only reach the ghosts in the front row, but the ghosts behind them come forward to fill any gaps. Each color flash has a limited number of uses. Eliminate all the ghosts using the number of flashes you have in your disposal. Okay.
This is really a lot like Bishibashi.
Yeah, but just harder. So it would be best. I won't use green until they're all these three in the row, and then green would be the last one I would use. So if I did, but then I can't.
You'd probably do best doing red first, right?
Red. Pew.
And then blue, perhaps.
I thought blue as well. Actually, maybe I will need to use green because I need to get that blue one down to be able to use it.
Yeah, that's right.
So green, blue. There we go. Red, but then it won't get that last green one. So there was an extra red one that I didn't use somewhere. What did I start with? Red?
Maybe we can do a second red instead of a blue. Then you'll catch the next green.
Okay, so
if we do two reds.
Yep. Again.
Mhm.
Like that, yeah.
Now
and then blue.
do blue.
Yep. And then green.
Mhm.
Blue. Red. Whoop. Red and then
green.
Nice.
Mhm.
Simple version of Luigi's Mansion.
I love Luigi's Mansion.
Ta-da!
I really gotta play the new one.
Yeah, you never bought it, did you? Well, there was another game that came out, that's why. You're too busy. The ghost has disappeared and peace has restored. It's a little bit quiet without those little fellas around, though. We missed the ghost now.
Chill.
After we perished. We made them perish into the night and then... Thank you.
Saved every one of us.
What? Wait,
Flash.
what? Flash! Oh!
Save the universe. A most meritorious.
Meritorious?
Yeah, meritorious, yeah. A most meritorious performance, ma'am. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Yeah. What on earth did he show up like that? Show up for like that? What's that on the floor over there, Ernest? Pick it up, would you?
Yes, miss.
Are you sure it's not dangerous or cursed?
It's a balloon, I think.
So it is, a deflated balloon. Do you think the ghost we saw before could have been... Certainly on a dark night, balloons bobbing around... Pardon me. Certainly on a dark night, balloons bobbing around in the air could look rather ghostly. Are you suggesting the ghosts in the garden were nothing more than a bunch of balloons? I feel this mystery, starting to unravel. Let's see what we can find out about this wraith at the window next.
There are so many windows visible from here. I wonder which one the ghostly figure appeared at.
Oh, here we go, finally.
Ooh,
That's a
that's
little
the
ghost. Right here.
I mean, can't we just
so
ask
that's what they are.
DC Booker?
DC book? Which window it was, you mean?
Which window it was, yeah.
It is said the ghosts gather in the garden of the White Residence. Wooster, the butler, saw the terrifying side one night and even heard them talking. Investigate the windows, it just says. So I can just, investigate myself, I guess. Probably this one. The one that's... No, apparently not. Never mind. I changed my mind.
One right at the top.
Right, this one?
Yeah.
The creepy one?
Oh, no?
It's not.
Ooh, middle one.
There we go.
Yeah, that's creepy.
Ooh. Ah!
Cool.
Oh, puzzle.
Boing.
Puzzle time. Did you see that, Emiliana? A ghostly figure just appeared. There's no need to sound quite so happy about it, Catriel. Well, it's not every day you see a ghost, is it? We're very lucky. I'd rather win the lottery, personally. Same.
Good evening, ma'am. Another sighting, I believe.
Wooster, you startled me again.
The apparition just observed is none other than the aptly named wraith at the window. The form, in silhouette at least, is quite removed from an ordinary mortal. Indeed, as in this puzzle.
Interesting. So this is where all the hints are coming in now. Silly silhouette. Oh, there's a silhouette of something behind the curtain. It's made up of 3 statues, but which one? But which ones? Look at 5 of the statues and select which 3 are the ones behind the curtain.
Ah, okay.
The statues cannot be taken apart and must be used in their entirety. None of them have anything extra on their rear side. Huh. So they can't be taken apart, but they can be... Wait. I'm confused. I can switch screens. Yeah, okay, cool. It's made out of 3 statues, but which ones look at the 5 statue? Look at the 5 statues and select which the 3 is the one hiding behind the curtain. Can I choose more than one?
Yeah, you need more than one. You need 3 of them.
Alright, okay.
So there's 3 of them like stacked behind each other.
Mm-hmm.
You got to choose which 3 it is.
Mm-hmm.
So an example being, one of them is either C or E.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can tell because of the thing at the top.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking as well, like this part here, the 2 horns.
Actually,
you need to flip it around. The statue flips around. Like you can flip the statues around.
Yes, but there's still no other ones that have a thing at the top.
Wait, you mean these parts, the horns?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You flip
Can you flip it upside down?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought you
To
could
get
flip
these
them
ones.
round, but I wasn't sure if you could flip it upside down.
Yeah. No, I think you can flip it upside down maybe, or flip them around.
Okay, that's fine.
It says it can't be. Like, so it doesn't say that you can't change around the statues.
No, that's
So you just have to use the whole thing though. You can't like take this piece and put it on here.
No, that's fine. I thought they could spin. I wasn't thinking about them being upside down, but it makes sense because there's no other way for that to work.
1, 2, 3. So, and then there's that one little hook down here as well.
Well, that could be anything from A, D, or E.
It would at least need to be A, because that way I
You need to get it on the left side, yeah.
I assume you can just rotate it, right?
No, you can
use
probably
10 or
rotate it.
10?
Yeah.
And then this one, and then you would just turn it upside down. This one,
Yeah.
right?
That seems to cover everything.
So these 2. So for the top, you would use this one, and then this one, and then probably this one. Yeah.
This one rotated
Like
and flipped.
Flipped. Yep.
Yeah.
And then for the bottom, that would be.
Oh wait, if it was rotated and flipped, then the middle part won't be in the correct
all
way.
you need to do is rotate this one.
I'll rotate that one instead.
180 that, flip that upside down, and then put this one in here.
Yeah, that's good.
I think that's it.
Collate the data and the answer will drop out.
Yeah, that's
Of
awesome.
course, I knew I would be able to solve it.
God, can I listen to her voice every day? Oh my gosh. You did it. The silhouette was a combination of statues A, C, and D lined up to appear as one. A need to be turned around so the left and right switched over, and D needed to be both turned around and flipped over. That's it. Any puzzle can be solved with the application of logic.
A stirring performance, Miss Perfetti. Most exceptional. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Ooh. Why does it keep appearing and disappearing again like that? Isn't that a... Look at this, Emiliana. You wouldn't expect something like this to be hidden in the bushes, would you? A projector? Yes, any image projected from here would look enormous on the wall. So the wraith at the window is just a piece of cinematic trickery. Well, first the so-called ghost in the garden and now the wraith in the window. Both of them were set up by someone. Which means the remaining 4 tales of supernatural phenomena may well turn out to be fake too. Yes, which one came next? It was the possessed puppet, wasn't it? Let's head to the living room and carry on our investigations there. There we go, possessed pup next. Wraith of the window, right here. They're all fake. It's a stage show. DC Booker observed the supernatural phenomenon himself. A huge shadowy figure at the white residence window. That then suddenly vanished. There we go.
You know, I find it weird that they put the projector outside, Why would the projector not be on the... Oh, but
The
then
inside
she would
wouldn't make any
probably see it.
sense. Well, yeah. Well, if it's projected on the inside too, though, it would just be shining light. Like, it wouldn't... You know what I mean?
Well,
It wouldn't-
if you put something in front of it, till
Yeah, like, so that'd be more like a shadowy thing
Yeah.
rather than actually projecting it onto the
Yeah.
thing. I don't know. Game logic.
because you've got like the balcony, like to get the exact position to project that on there,
Yeah,
and then
true.
not have any of the outside environment mess with it would be really hard.
Yeah, true, actually. We don't need to explain these things, Ashley.
We do. We're detectives.
Okay, gonna leave this episode right here. Thank you so much for watching me, everyone. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a spooky like.
Ooh.
And subscribe if you'd like to see more content. Bye-bye.
Bye. A spooky subscribe.
A spooky like.